Kurumjori, good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on SKTV, and this is Victoria Rajkumari. Before we begin, let's take a look at the headlines first. MPCC urges Chief Electoral Officer Manipur and Election Commission of India to deploy adequate central paramilitary forces and install CCTV cameras to ensure smooth conduct of repolling. Kuki militants attacked Sanjam Chirang and Kurkul with bombs and bullets last night. Scuffle erupts between security personnel and KSA members at Manipur University Gate as KSA plans to organize protest rally. Art and Culture Deputy Director suggests to observe Lai Harauba ritual in low-key manner. And victims of violence hit Manipur apprehensive about their children's future with no source of income. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our dearest viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform SKTV in Manipur that can be watched globally. Now, the top stories. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC has urged the Chief Electoral Officer CEO Manipur and the Election Commission of India ECI through a letter to deploy adequate central paramilitary forces and install CCTV cameras to ensure smooth conduct of repolling. Speaking at a press conference held at Congress Bhavan on BT Road, Meghachandra emphasized the necessity of deploying central paramilitary forces, installing CCTV cameras for video coverage and assigning executive magistrates at specific polling stations. These polling stations include 44 by 20 Sangshat A, 44 by 36 Ukhrul Model High School, 44 by 41 Greenland Primary School and 44 by 50 KK Leishi Fanid Junior School in Ukhrul District, 47 by 33 Oinam A1 in Karang Assembly Constituency of Senapati District, and 45 by 14 Chingai Polling Station in Chingai Assembly Constituency of Ukhrul District. Meghachandra criticized the state government for its failure in administration during the elections and accused of violating people's rights. He appealed to the authority concerned to take preventive measures to ensure smooth repolling process. Notably, the Election Commission of India ECI has ordered fresh polling at 6 stations across 3 assembly segments, that is Ukhrul, Chingai and Karong, falling under the Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, which went to the polls on Friday. The repolling is scheduled to take place from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on April 13th.
Pikrab state sigi elections New York Times ta hoi ure lengak sida thoiba thodok wathok siga hairagadi masi amaga sumaina tawsi yamna tawhningdaba thodok mayam thokre vote capturing tawkiba rigging tawkiba khotkiba mayamna loina ubirabaduni aroibada aina hajaningbadi hayeng report tawgada bau khul district ki amasung karonggi da punna polling station taruk sida matik chaba measures lakhotbiyo prajagi hak phanghanbiyo Election Commission masi measures lakhotpiu laibiriba khulai fiber singna masi individual oiba hak singdaba puthingjan birakpa dhap tawbiba chaina piba uba chaiba mayam torokpa voting right phangi haina vote hadaba tholakpa sibokta masidaida awaba chaitheng pibase masi despite of this thing tongan institutions singsidai dictate tawsalkal failure oirakpase sida natana innocent praja singdaba torokpase democracy gi wahan thok leite haina khali.
Heavily armed Kuki militants attacked Sanjam Chirang and Kurkul from Haraukthel and Lailong Faijang areas with bombs and bullets around 8 p.m. last night. This came just after Kuki militants carried out attack at Koktruk and Kadangban on Sunday morning. According to report received by SKTV News, 6 Manipur rifles and CRPF deployed at Sanjom Chirang effectively retaliated till wee hours. Although fierce gun battles continued the whole night in the same areas, there was no report of casualty on the side of village volunteers and security personnel. Kanglikpak Students Association President Sukham Bidyananda has vehemently criticized Manipur University, which is Manipur's only central university, as the most corrupted university. Scuffle broke out between security personnel and Kanglikpak Students Association members at the university's gate after KSA attempted to carry out peace rally inside the varsity campus. During a protest staged at the university's vice-chancellor's gate, Vidyananda demanded to immediately end corruption and bribery within the institution, urging the administration to strictly adhere to guidelines. He pointed out a specific instance of corruption wherein the current head of the department of a consulted school was appointed as dean, violating the university's ordinance. Moreover, Vidyananda revealed that following the announcement of recruitment process for 2 assistant professors in the Manipuri department, certain faculty members allegedly manipulated the specialization criteria. Consequently, they appointed their relatives who failed to meet the required qualifications, raising concerns of nepotism and unfair practices in the recruitment process. Vidyananda emphasized that such actions will inevitably cause the university to collapse.
Manipur University da hujik se nepotism among favoritism tawrkanda makoi makoi mi singna tawni da tawba Manipur University ge leiba rules act ordinance mayam sing se loina violate tawrkanda kusi rasi da tawni da tawrkoi mami ama yamna sauna tare mairoi khunai da sumba yamna khuraluna gi thawk chathar ko se yam nungnang bang ka phawrkanda masi university se da tawriba thawase masi sumthong da badi university se nongmo nongma ge lakha tare ani haba film duni masida kese na mairoi lup amoina hiram sin mi changjar kanda aisu di si unar kanda leini isu karino kamdau bono haina wari sana na khona matamda makoi aran ba tu kupsat larkanda huran ba tu kupsan ba yana na gi damakta yamna ta ba da ki tu ka charaba hangoninga uraba wa hum kaya ama mari makong samna da pusal larkanda mahiru lup singi character bu assassinate tongna na hona rakba adu issue si divert tawrkanda makoi huran singa do madu kupsan na hona rakba adu kesen akan mongol kanim tawi masida chathari ba amot pa thabak thorna singa se CBI gumba adu independent body emana phajana thigat lagadi university authority ki asoi ba sing makoi na chathari ba amot pa hural na gi thabak singa se mayik sing labak mayam da loina adu thorkani masi thigat laganda masi asuma while ama masi laktagadi university se kan man kar wana thorkani hai ba hum duni apne tamjani se.
Meanwhile, a student of Manipuri department, Philim Baleshwar, stated that the incident that occurred today as shameful. He condemned the demand to bring solution of teacher recruitment at MU when the trial for the same is going on in the court. He added that if the solution could be brought at the university, the case wouldn't be taken to the court. He maintained that the present issue is due to the extension of guest lecturers of Manipuri department from 2020. Baleshwar asserted that solution for the present problem can be brought when the guest lecturers are removed.
CBI case like a pump of the MU or Rosin Puro have Sikaro Makali Kanana Yago, MU siga court karane na maru be karane chawbu have the MU no ro sin pro pe ram ta gi na court salam da chai CBI case tom da chai au da setra oza ta ki khang piram bagi thong sida masana masabu la le ha bi muhutta hena na on khala ka da oza da adu mo oza ga sata ga leina ga do mari da ethics chaw ba yong da badu ta taseng no madam tu na oza sing du kausil ga pun wari sanami na chai matam da pona thajila ga thong ji lisi mari satra mo bi to kom thong da satra na oza am la karam ba thong ke ga ha bi masigum bagi thong gi do masana masabu yam chumbadi sa ja bai tare madigi thong to ko di taseng ya jeng mayam gi lusing bam wara ga di lan ga di soi ga di lan ga ba ngam bagi thong ma le ga dum ne masima ko ji tik chu le ba ki rang si to ri ba thong ne soi ga lan ga da ku chin ga mara le to ni na ba sing to kan da ko to ga to thong ja masima taseng ya jeng ge.
Deputy Director of Art and Culture G. Dharmada Sharma emphasized the importance of observing Lai Harauba as it depicts the entire historical, cultural and religious traditions of the state. The Deputy Director made the statement while speaking during International Dance Day 2024 held today at Pitambara English School at Kwakaitel, Haino Khongnembi, organized by Kanglei Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society, KIMEX. Responding to question raised by SKTV News, Deputy Director G. Dharmada Sharma highlighted his desire to organize Lai Harauba with basic ritual performances despite the state's prevailing crisis. He further appreciated the observance of International Dance Day 2024 and explained the underlying purpose of the event. Deputy Director of Art and Culture G. Dharmada Sharma, along with President of KIMEX President Ningthaujam Ajit Kumar and Principal of Pitambara English School, Khairakpam Nilima, attended the event.
Prithvi ki mafum khudimukta International Dance Day celebration pangthoknari Dance Committee International Theatre Institute UNESCO affiliate oba masina lepa kana 1982 dagi horokpani International Dance Day celebration ase ana handaka sei nifuni thoi mafum pharakpa smaina sahi khudingi message internationally well known dancer na choreographer amana ngasi message pe handaki di Argentina dagi amana message pe masi ki marks na Pitambara English School da pangtholibsi yamna nuai maram de makoina handakse initiative khara lawraga school singda institution singda culture ki awareness program amka oina asi dance day celebrations de horaga educational institution da hogdokani haba wafam so ingon da mamang su tambiram eduna masi sina na inkhalakliba naha singda art ki tradition ki value culture ki value masi ai tapibi bada amna mating oigani nei man lawsi Manipur gi oina medical ba kano tok tarak su masi creation gi process adagi yum lingak pagi hingna bu lambi edaga yumbal lambi me amna singmusi gi process me amsi loinok takwa through maximum dance ki khudang da movement ki khudang takpasi maduna maram oidana khoida maruin lai harausan maru oira pa maka masina khoi Manipuri gi society gi maitai gi culture tradition je masi ngakna thamnabagi lambi ma pi.
Victims of violence hit Manipur are apprehensive whether they will be able to return to their respective birthplace or not. Seeing no signs of returning to normalcy even after the violence is nearing 1 year, people are still worried about the future of their children. SKTV News brings an exclusive report. Take a look.
People of More who are victims of Manipur violence that began since May 3rd last year are presently taking refuge at Farmers Hostel, Department of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Porompat, with food items supplied by the government without any source of income. Only 4 days have left to complete 1 year for the ongoing violence. However, people are still unable to return to their birthplace, More. Victims at the relief camp are disappointment, recalling their homes that have been burned down during the violence.
Moredagi lance laije sahi ama phajala adubu huju phawda kari gumbi ta cinema ne haibagi mawong amata ude adu akhoi sida laiba khotba se yam ware tungi puchida haidi sida sum lairaga ichai chu karma mawong da kamaina ichai chu semdoi no ba aduduna akhoi yumda halan biu la loisanmi sandi ohen biu yumda hanjaninge khoi puchi chupa sumaina sum sida sum lela darane kamai tawgadagi haraga ichai chu semanga moroi darane na khallaga adumaina kaptana da dum lelaga chum ꯔꯤ ꯀꯦꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯆꯨꯞꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯈꯟꯖꯩ
ꯁꯦꯟꯊꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯖꯤꯔꯣ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯤ ꯐꯤꯔꯣꯜ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯤꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯄꯤꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 3-4 ꯇꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯇꯝꯖꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯏꯟꯀꯝ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ
Depending only on the food items supplied by the government, the victims are worried for the future of their children as they don't have any means of livelihood. People lamented that apart from farming vegetables and raising poultry, they don't have any other source of income to support their children.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯨꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯑꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯛꯅꯐꯝ ꯂꯝꯗꯝꯗ ꯎꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯏꯌꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯒꯩ ꯎꯕ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯣꯔꯦ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯒ ꯁꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯈꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯩꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯁꯨ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯜꯍꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣ
भारत सरकार अमदी मणिपुर सरकार अनिमंगना इनिशिएटिव लौरगा सिक्योरिटी मतिक चाना पीरबा मतमदा हंजनबा पामे
The incident occurred last year and now almost a year has passed. But displaced people still do not have any idea when they will return their home. There is uncertainty about the government's next step to bring peace to the state. This is Sktv'S Primetime reporting for SKTV News, Imphal.
Thawai Mirel has appealed to the people of Manipur to observe May 3rd as Anti-Terrorism Day. In a press meet held at Thangjing Hall Manipur Press Club, convener Thongam Dara recounted the tragic violence that unfolded on May 3rd, 2023, highlighting its devastating impact on Meitei community. He underscored that the violence aimed to cleanse Meitei community, resulting in loss of lives and displacement of numerous individuals. He stressed that the displaced individuals continue to rely on government rations for survival. He likened the current situation to the 7 years of devastation faced by the community. He also urged all individuals to unite in observing Anti-Terrorism Day and to vehemently oppose all forms of terrorist activities.
terrorist singi lansida maralai jataba yeromi sakya bi punsi bikam nakre yeromi kayagi mayum makai on ki badantana tam thiraba terrorist ki thomasi chahi ama chupna hoji atharaga lai furup amakhaku tamdana tandarbi ba dum gaba tam thiraba terrorist ki oi ba thongdo masi koi thawai mirali makai dagi eleisa ipuru khudimmak ki mafamda koina appeal tawjai madudi laiba megi tang so Lising liga kungamari asidana terrorist singi mayokta ekoi punna lebinaba dinumit anti-terrorism day aitana ekoi mayam punna observe to view.
Yanglem Mangi, chairman of Manipur Homeguard Employees Welfare Association, has strongly criticized the directives issued by Ministry of Home Affairs Secretary Ajay Bhalla regarding implementation of pay scale for Manipur Homeguards dated back to 2015. In a press meet held at the association's office at Luang Sangbam, Mangi asserted that the association will continue with legal proceedings in both the High Court and the Supreme Court against the petition filed by Ajay Bhalla for revision of dearness allowance DA in the 2015 pay scale for Home Guards. This decision was made during a special general body meeting held at Ima Kuntohanbi, Thangweban today. Mangi highlighted the Supreme Court order from 2020, which mandated 14% increase in DA, aligning with pay scale of police constables. Following this increase, Homeguards received a salary of 22,806 rupees. He further emphasized that despite BJP government's efforts to implement various schemes and projects aimed at poverty reduction, the government continues to neglect the welfare of Homeguard personnel.
Karigumba Manipur Sarkarna, Honorable Supreme Court, Natragana, Honorable High Court of Manipur, Manipur Homeguard personnel sing the duty allowances there. Handagadabani, Supreme Court order to the Mayokta Karigumba, the due petition zip file, Taura Abadi, Akoi Tapidana, Akoi Kangalamdana, case Makasa, Tardigan, no, Idanakoi, KB receipt file. Sigi Makata Bada, Aina Laxaning point A. Honorable Prime Minister BJP Sarkar, Sinati, Haro Sidita, later Asolana Mayam, Loinaba, Mating Pangadam, the Mana Halatabani Haidana, Kari Haini, India government guarantee for Hydre, Modi guarantee for Hydre. Commitment Mayamata, whatever Mayamama. South because Sarkas had Agataka Haidana. Punamak Mungai Minaba, Awana, Punamak Puhanba, Punamak, Puhanba, Haibamagi, Wakalon, Aduga, India Sita, BJP Sarkar, Pirate, Asidin, Aega, Haidana, Haidimaya, Masidi, Haro, the labor, Homeguard, Parson, sing the day, Pura, Wona, Tainaba, Moina, 2A, Haina, luxury.
Representatives from Meitei Irok Iek Loina Silon upon Baluf Milal and Directorate of Language Planning and Implementation have departed from Imphal to organize a Meitei Mayek coaching camp in Assam. This initiative aims to impart the knowledge of Meitei Mayek to the Meiteis residing in Assam. In a press release by the Secretary of Publicity of Milal, it was announced that Assam MYFA and Milal Assam will comparatively initiate the coaching camp. It said Assam government has approved introduction of Meitei Mayek in educational institutions across Assam in March after Assam cabinet gave note to recognize Manipuri as associate official language in February. It further appealed to the Assam Meiteis to support the initiative and participate in the coaching camp. District Election Office Senapati has dispatched polling personnel at 47/33 Oinam A1 in Senapati district for the repoll scheduled on April 30th. The polling personnel consisting of micro observer and sector magistrate were sent to the polling booth today during mid-noon. Notably, the polling station with a total of 663 voters comprise of 309 male voters and 354 female voters. Meanwhile, one company of CRPF and 200 state police personnel have been deployed at the polling station to ensure smooth conduct of repoll. Director of Manipur State Health Mission, Dr. Samorja Ningombam, emphasized the importance of deworming tablets in reducing intestinal worms infections in children and enhancing their immunity. Speaking at the press meet held at State Health Society Conference Hall, Imphal, Dr. Samorja announced to launch the first phase of deworming day at Malom Megha High School on April 30th. The state-level committee comprising the Chief Secretary and Health Director has distributed deworming tablets to various blocks in collaboration with district JDOs and DPOs of social welfare. Dr. Samorja acknowledged that consuming deworming tablets may result in mild side effects such as dizziness, nausea, headache and vomiting, which are temporary and subside over time. He highlighted that the camp also offers an opportunity for children to consult with doctors. Additionally, he stated that the tablets aid in maintaining hemoglobin levels and promote growth. Dr. Samorja further urged all parents to bring their children to receive deworming tablet.
Si guli ji saraga adverse events na with the life threatening mo itam siba na ba yaw da di yaw ro ꯃꯁꯤꯃꯇꯪ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯏꯐꯦꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯣꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯄꯨꯛ ꯅꯥꯕ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯋꯥꯕ सिगुम्बसी अंगांग खरद थोप याय अदु सिगुम्बसी याम माइल्डनी अदुना बेनिफिट्सने हिना वांगबा एडवर्स इवेंट्स देगी अदुना ने कोइना मसी चथरसी इन ऑल ओवर इंडिया ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड मसी की सिस्टम मसी कोइना चथै अदुना मीडिया की थ्रू द पब्लिक ते यौनबा हाइजनिंगी सि टीम जी गुली जी चारगा फई अदुना मसी सि चाथोदी डिवॉर्मिंग तौथोदी अंगांग नाबा येकपसे हंदगनी अदुगा मसी की बेनिफिट्स यामना लई पेरेंट्स एंड गार्जियन सिंगनसु अंगांग सिंग मसा मसाना पुथोपिरागा गुली सि चानबैदमक्ता अवेयरनेस रेस तौबियो हाइबगिदमक्तने अखोइना ngasi तौजरिबसे
Desam President Mayengbam Samojit asserted that organized academic discourse to highlight on how to implement National Education Policy 2020 without syllabus and curriculum. He made the statement during the joint press meet organized by All Manipur Recognized Private School Welfare Association, Private School Development Council Thoubal, United Association Recognized School of Manipur, Bishnupur District Private School Association and Desam at its office at Kwakaithel. He continued that after the announcement to implement National Education Policy by India, Manipur has also announced for the same. However, in Manipur, there is no syllabus and curriculum from foundation pre-primary stage. As a result, Desam has decided to organize academic discourse in this regard. The president added that as for Manipur, there is no training center to train teachers for foundation stage, adding that no rules or regulations are formed by the government to form foundation stage at schools. He said, owing to the difficulties faced by the schools, academic discourse will be held on May 10 at Jain Dance Academy.
Education Policy 2020 si yapumba gisu masi implement to kiba stage sida su masi implement to re hadana lengak sina koi law thok no jik implement to bagi stage da leire maroi na hai ba sigi policy si matungina mahi masin tambagi kanglon si koi school education da class 12 faw da magi stage mari thokna 5 plus 3 plus 4 maina haidoi aduna hai ba sigi foundation stage si implementation ki authority si school education na oire hadana masigi matungina leiba adubo policy sida ahan bagi 5 si preschool da sahi ahum mama aduga class 1 ga 2 ga si oy aduga stage sida
An extension talk program on happiness and achievable goal of life organized by Government Hindi Teachers Training Council and Council for Educational Administration and Management, in short CEAM, was held today at Multi-Purpose Hall of Government Hindi Teachers College. Speaking on the occasion, Principal of Government Hindi Teachers College emphasized the need of extension talk to help students overcome stress which has affected their careers. She assured the students that the talk could assist them to deal with stress concerns.
We are organizing an extension talk today in the campus, in the multi-purpose hall, and in fact, the students, every individual is having a stress environment, and how to overcome this stress environment. We have invited Dr. R.K. Lenin Singh to give us a wonderful talk in regards to happiness and to create a happiness environment life, and so on.
Meanwhile, addressing as resource person on the program, Dr. Professor R.K. Lenin remarked that everyone wishes to live a happy and peaceful life, but they are unable to do so because of their own unfulfilled desires. He further suggested the students overcome the stress by accepting that everyone has different goals. Lainingthau Sanamahi Temple Board, in short LSTB, in association with Institution of Engineer India Manipur State Centre, is set to organize one-day workshop on a scientific and social outlook on Yumsa role under the aegis of Civil Engineering Division Board CVDV at Government Polytechnic Takil on May 25th. In the press meet held at Lainingthau Sanamahi Sanglen, Haying Kongbal, Member Secretary of LSDB, Maishram Shivadatta Luang, stated that Manipur is known for its rich cultural heritage, wherein Meitei community had its own traditional housing that has been following since ages. However, with the change in generation, people have started abandoning the sacred sites of Meitei houses, which are an ethnic norm of Meitei. He said the workshop will be organized with an objective to preserve and promote this age-old norm of housing.
Yum sabi kanglon se masing ngakta sungai adrabanina scientific ki oiba hongai ba hong masi jo koina illaga chatta yadamina ani sigi meeting point ma laita sungai yararoi mayam da karigum makhara koina message ma pidragadi yararoi aduna nom khatang werso koi han bagi oina koi hauna hinjang oina masi am tang howda horakanda mayam gi feedback mayam am lakani hojik mayam khangbire koi gi yumsaro gi larik mayam am le uya wari larik mayam am dagi koi gi imalai mrensi debi khubum karai da leigani ima imoinu karai da thunga lerogi karma phumda thangani adagi laindok sana mai karom mai gai leini sidi loina ma khangna rag lere hojik laiba environment gi hongai ba hom ba mayam sida mi yang kholakpa lam chilakpa loina na aikoi gi leijare ba koi gi pai pu ge dung ba sanabi mayam koi yum sa ba gi kanglon ngak na satpa loina laiba hong mudu su koina mada pitok salakanda ngak samina gani haiba hiram duda ai pangthok sagadoba aikoi gi adugumba workshop ni.
A delegation of 29 members, led by Dalit Sahitya Academy Manipur National Secretary Dr. Yumnam Mahendra Kumar, has departed from Imphal International Airport to attend the 15th International Dalit Sahitya Conference 2024. The conference, which will be held at Asia Japanese Academy, Fukuoka, Japan on May 8, marks a significant milestone as it offers the first tribute at an international level. According to a press release by the National Secretary, the delegation will pay floral tribute and homage to the martyrs who sacrificed their lives in World War II. It also stated that several prominent figures from the state will participate in the conference, with 29 individuals set to receive awards during the event. The Young Boys Committee, YBC, Yarikpok Changamdabi, has taken a firm stand against armed unlawful organizations trespassing the area. In a press release, President of YBC said the committee was initiated to ensure peace and safety in the area amid ongoing riots that have persisted over the past year. It also urged to notify the social club and other local organizations to enter YBC area before any unavoidable intrusions. S. Christopher Imphal, the first Imphal to crack UPSC examination by securing 921 ranks for All India rank from Imphal Kulen village in Technopole district, was warmly welcomed by his community along with CSOs at Imphal International Airport today. Speaking on the sidelines, S. Christopher expressed his excitement in succeeding his 6th attempt of civil service examination. He mentioned that the 10 candidates who passed the examination proved the strength of the state in the midst of the prevailing crisis. Meanwhile, Christopher was felicitated at All Manipur Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization AMESCO office at Keshampat. Like-minded group LMG Manipur has extended monetary aid of 15,000 rupees to Ningthaujam Bisheshwar, aged 31 years, resident of Hairok Part 2, a young breadwinner employed at the brick farm in Manipur who is currently experiencing an unexpected loss of vision in his eyes. Speaking to media, LMG Secretary Ojit Sorokhaibam highlighted Bisheshwar's selfless contributions, noting that despite being a breadwinner, he donated 100 rupees per month to LMG from his income, showing his dedication to help others. Bisheshwar sought treatment at the hospital in Guwahati. However, there has been no improvement in his condition.
Bisheshwar, Marksi, Like-minded group member, Oibani, Magno, Like-member group member, Oibasi, Kuyam Inakara Kundana, Humanity Service Sojabanti, Mag Hati, Seconda, Chek Subugi Jugali, Chalaga, Pangapanga Tabak Suruga Yum Pubani, Adubu, Awabasing Merta Hen, Awabasing da, Mating Pangaya, Wakalundu Lega, by Humanity Service Sida, Yarukibani, Mahaki, Mamitsi, Ahmad Nam Urakide, Matanga Ani Urakide, Almaitodana, Ubugi, Panganse, Samada, 95% Mangra Habitare, Matamasi, Awabatarabak and the Mating Panawi Wakanse, a good Tagumsi.
And the former Peace Committee has extended a monetary aid of 15,000 rupees to Ningthaujam James, a resident of Hairok who is undergoing treatment at Rajmahal City after sustaining injuries. Notably, James was injured during a Kuki militants' attack on Meitei villages at Khengjang village near Pengjang in Technopole district under the jurisdiction of Machi police station on April 12th. The committee disbursed the monetary aid to James' family at Hairok Part 2, Maninglaikai. Angomcha Chinkai, convener of the forum, expressed disappointment over the ongoing crisis in Manipur, stating that India should address such issues effectively as India is the fourth largest country with significant military presence. Now from the national news. Supreme Court issued a notice to Enforcement Directorate ED on a petition moved by former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren seeking interim bail in money laundering case lodged against him. The court will hear the case next week. The Supreme Court is also hearing a plea filed by Delhi Chief Minister challenging his arrest by ED. Life Law report stated that both the petitions have been listed before the bench of Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Dipankar Datta. Arvind Kejriwal has moved the Supreme Court to challenging the April 9 judgment of the Delhi High Court, which rejected his writ petition challenging his arrest by ED in connection with money laundering case linked to the now scrapped Delhi excise policy. The Aam Aadmi Party leader has been under custody since his arrest on March 21st. The ED has filed its counter affidavit and Arvind Kejriwal his rejoinder in the matter. Now news from Pakistan. In a joint operation on Sunday, the Anti-Terrorist Squad ATS and Narcotics Control Bureau NCB arrested 14 Pakistani nationals of the Gujarat coast and seized 86 kilograms of contraband drugs worth 602 crore rupees from their possession. The Pakistani nationals, in an attempt to evade arrest during the operation, tried to run their boat over the ATS officials, opened fire in retaliation. Following this, the suspects were apprehended. Security agencies had been carrying out search operation near the international sea border, but within the Indian territorial waters for the last 2 days. This came just a day after NCB busted 3 labs manufacturing the banned drug mephedrone, popularly known as Meow Meow, in Gujarat and Rajasthan, and arrested 7 people in connection with the matter. The Anti-Drugs Agency has seized narcotics worth approximately 300 crore rupees. The labs were busted after Anti-Terrorism Squad of Gujarat Police received information from a confidential source regarding the labs operating in Gujarat and Rajasthan producing the drug mephedrone. Now the sports news. UYPC Uripok emerged champions of the first Athokpam Gandhar alias German Memorial State Level Polo Tournament organized by Chinkai Hunba Polo Club at Ubudho Marjing Polo Complex, Hengang. UIPC defeated Blackwash Polo Club A Babupara in a title clash by 8-6 goals today to seal the top honours. Winner UIPC walked away with 30,000 rupees, while runner-up Blackwash PCA contended with 20,000 rupees. Imphal were adjudged Best Discipline Team and feted with 5,000 rupees. El Atangba of Blackwatch PCA, who emerged Best Scorer, was also feted with a cash prize of 5,000 rupees. ICSA Irengbam won 3-1 against Kuman FA as Youth Welfare Club Tambalkhong YWCTH sealed a slender 1-0 win over FC Imphal in yesterday's matches of U-Under-17 Khelo India Girls Football League hosted by All Manipur Football Association. In the 18th match of the tournament staged yesterday afternoon at artificial turf ground, Lamlong Thongkhong Irengbam Cultural and Sports Association Irengbam defeated Kuman Football Academy by 3-0. While in 19th match of the tournament, Youth Welfare Club Tambalkhong defeated Football Club Imphal by 1-0. Students' Union of Kanglei Park Suk urged people to participate in state-level Kanglei Mukna competition, which will be held on May 18 and 19 under the theme Inatki Masana Yokhatsi at Manipur University Indoor Hall at Kanchipur. This was stated by Health and Sports Secretary Moirangthem Basko in a press conference held at Suk's head office at Wangkai. Moirangthem Basko suggested that every indigene will be responsible for promoting state's indigenous games. He announced that the first day of Suk's Mukna competition, which is opened for students, will have two categories, that is, under 60 kg and above 60 kg. The first winner will receive 30,000 rupees, while second and third will receive 20,000 and 10,000 respectively, along with certificate and memento. He further stated that each participant will also receive certificate of participation.
Tukna inat ki masana yokhatsi haibagi pandamda Kanglei Mukna changyengna haina mingthonjaba state level Mukna competition ama Megi tarik 19 amadi 18 da Kanchipurda leiba Manipur University gi indoor hall da pangthokjagani. Hairiba Mukna changyengna asi mahai tamliba mahairoi khaktamakna saruk yabigadabani. Competition asigi weight category ani thokna khaidokjagani below 60 kg amasung 60 kg and above haina khaidokjagani. Changyengna asigi mana oina first prize da 30,000 plus certificate plus memento. Second prize the 20,000 plus certificate plus memento. Third prize the 10,000 plus certificate plus memento thamjari. Amadi changyengna asida yauriba participants khudingmakta certificate of participation pijagani. May 19 amadi 18 da pangthokadauriba Kanglei Mukna changyengna asigi form lagliba May tarik amadagi wangkhaida leiba suk head office tagi hangbiragani.
Now the weather report. According to a report of ICAR Regional Center Imphal, the maximum temperature reached as high as 31 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature dropping to 20.5 degrees Celsius. The humidity is forecasted to be around 92% in the morning and 48% in the evening today. Rainfall has been recorded at 1.2 millimeter. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. MPCC urges Chief Electoral Officer Manipur and Election Commission of India to deploy adequate central paramilitary forces and install CCTV cameras to ensure smooth conduct of repolling. Kuki militants attacked Sanjam Chirang and Kurkul with bombs and bullets last night. Scuffles erupts between security personnel and KSA members at Manipur University Gate as KSA plans to organize protest rally. Art and Culture Deputy Director suggests to observe Lai Harauba ritual in low-key manner. And victims of violence hit Manipur apprehensive about their children's future with no source of income. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website, that is skyic.in, to download the SKTV app. You can now also access to Google Play Store to download the app. Now the exciting news is that SKTV iOS app is now also accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in our comment sections. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Till then, good night.